You're listening to CHSR FM in stereo, Fredericton's alternative.
Good evening and welcome to Ferocious Coasts on 97.9 FM, CHSR in Fredericton, New Brunswick.
Pardon my French.
Hey there, you're tuning to Liberation Nation.
CHSR 700.
You're listening to CHSR. You're listening to CHSR 700.
This is CHSR 700. 700 kilocycles on your radio dial, CHSR.
Hey, this is Brendan McGee, and you're listening to Sessions. Hello and welcome to Sessions, where we invite local and touring acts in and capture their tracks live off the floor. This week's episode features Fredericton blues rockers Kill Chicago, who've struck a chord with songs about Maritimers displaced by work, overrun with student debt, and or struggling to make ends meet. Now, 3 years removed from debut The Grey and just ahead of a sophomore release, the band joined me to talk about the space between, as well as family, fatherhood, and Fredericton. Recorded live in Studio D, here is Kill Chicago with Carry Me.
Sun, rain, sleet, or snow. Travel on familiar roads. Work until I'm done, one step ahead. Walk, don't run. I heard what you said. Sundays are mine. Came to unwind.
So Sessions is a program where a band will come in. We have a wonderful big studio. They come in, they set up, we record an hour with them if we can, if they have time.
Strike one for fun, ring coffee will do.
Then we will podcast that later, so it lives on even after it's aired on the air. This is a real venue in many ways. We even have space enough now where we can have a few audience members.
It was a really great way to get experience. Both with mixing and running the board during a recording, and like social skills too, just like getting to meet different bands and talk to them, and helping to set up like microphones and mic stands and stuff. All stuff that we got experience doing in school, but it's not really the same as actually doing it with the band and having to deal with that pressure. It's a really good way to get exposure. And it's also really fun.
There's a couple of different reasons that CHSR plays a great role for touring musicians. One of them is, yes, it's a personal approach. We're not just coming in, filing in band after band after band, and just trying to squeeze that 5 minutes of a great quote we can put on air just to promote whatever's happening. In particular, when I do my show, my aim is a 20-minute interview. No matter who it is, a 20-minute interview. So it gives me time to talk about what inspired them, how hard it is to tour, how great it is to tour in some cases, what choices have they had to make to compromise maybe an artistic living with a day-to-day paycheck. So there's always that personal approach.